What's up, guys? How you doing? It's your boy Germaine, and I would like to thank you for tuning in today. And I know for a fact that if you're tuning in right now, you want to level up in your photography business. So today I'm going to teach you 5 ways you can make additional / passive income in your photography business. Let's get it. The first way you can make additional money / passive income in your photography business is by selling prints. I think a lot of people tend to forget about prints because now we live in an age to whereas a lot of consumers want digital products so that they can share it with their family and friends instantaneously and have access to it whenever they need it. But we do have a lot of clients, potential clients, and the masses who want prints. A lot of people still value prints, and I will tell you this, I didn't realize the value of prints until my family and I went through the great flood of 2016 down here in Baton Rouge. We were wiped out. We lost everything in the house, cars, the whole nine, and we lost our wedding photos, kids' pictures that were printed, prints on the wall and the whole nine. So that really showed me that prints are very, very valuable. You can't put a value on prints. And don't forget, you can also sell canvases, mugs with the actual picture on there. You can even sell photo books, and trust and believe, guys, photo books have a great markup. You just have to do your research and figure out what vendor you would like to use as far as that goes. But prints, say it with me again, guys, prints. All right, guys, again, the next way that you can make additional / passive income in your photography business, and remember, this is in no particular order, right? But the next thing I want to talk about are additional images, all right? So most people at this point, I'm not going to say all, but most people that I know who are photographers have digital cameras or mirrorless cameras, right? So when we go out on sessions, well, I'll just talk about myself. I don't have a set number of photos that I take whenever I go. I just go off the vibe and I go off the flow of the actual session, right? So let's just say if I shoot for an hour, I may come back with maybe 100 photos. I may have 150, I may have 60, If the client is real good, I might even have 200. Who's to say? But the thing about it is this. If you only offer, let's say 8 to maybe 10 digital edits as far as with your package, and you took 200 photos at the session, that would leave you with 190 photos that are just sitting on your card, or some people delete. I don't delete, but some people do. Well, what you can do is you can provide your client, with the opportunity to purchase additional edits or additional images with their package. So you can upsell prior to them booking, or you can come back and present the gallery to them in a digital format, or you can actually meet with them and you can offer them a per image price, or if they want to buy them in bulk. What I would suggest you do, and this is a side note, but this is key, and I just started doing this maybe last year or so, and it really helped my sales go up, is call the batch before you present them to the client. What does that mean? That basically means go through and you pick out the best looking photos. Yeah, it can be kind of time consuming depending on what type of session, you actually shot, but trust and believe, if the client sees the best images, at that point in time, they'll probably be more prone to purchase additional edits, additional images, or buy the entire batch. The third way to make additional / passive income in your photography business would happen to be the sale of digital products. A lot of photographers, including myself, I left a lot of money on the table as I grew in my business by not appreciating my knowledge and putting my knowledge in the forefront so that I can make money off of my knowledge, right? We all have some type of specialized knowledge, right? And what you can do is you can leverage your knowledge and create income from it. So at this point in time, you may be asking, okay, G, how? how can I make money off of my knowledge? Well, one way is you're actually watching this course right now. And this course is a prime example of how you can make money off of your knowledge. Like, I went through the grind, the blood, sweat, and tears, the ups, the downs, the rights, wrongs, the mistakes, and the successes. And at that point in time, my experience, I can translate that over to a course so that you can purchase, and at that point in time, you can make money. Also, too, if you are a photographer who has some type of expertise in editing, you can sell presets, or you can sell a course on how to edit, right? You can sell books, ebooks, audio books. It's so many different ways now in this age that we live in that you can really make some great money with digital products. Oh, and don't forget those posing guides too as well, guys. Lighting guides for the studio. There's so many different things, so don't forget about those and figure out how you can leverage the knowledge that you have as well. All right, guys, so my fourth way to make additional / passive income in photography would happen to be affiliate links. And yes, you may be asking yourself, what is an affiliate link? What is a affiliate link? What is it, right? You hear it all the time online, but what is it? Well, have you ever been on someone's page and they have a link in the bio or the description on YouTube, and if you click on it at that point in time, it might lead you to an Amazon page where you can purchase the camera that they used on the actual YouTube video? Well, that Amazon link, that is an example of an affiliate link. So you may be asking at this point in time, okay, so that's pretty cool, man. So how do I make money off of that? It's called an Amazon influencer program. So at that point, once you create your account, you can link products to that account. And at that point in time, you create these links and you can use these links in whatever method or on whatever platform that will allow you to add links to it. Like, for an example, let's say you're on Instagram, right? And let's say you don't have a website or anything like that, but you want to link a specific product to your Instagram website area in your bio. At that point in time, you can create that affiliate link in Amazon and you can link that in your Instagram. What I've made money by linking these Amazon affiliate links in my YouTube, and you'll be surprised. People do go and people do shop off your link, and the beauty of it is these people, whoever clicks on your link, they don't have to buy that specific product. The Amazon website links, web links, whatever you want to call it, are basically earmarked for 24 hours. So if this person clicks on that link, they see a camera that you post up there, right? But they go off to the grocery store and they go to the movies. They come back and let's say they choose to buy a t-shirt, or they choose to buy some tape, or maybe even like an MP3 or something like that off of the Amazon store. As long as they make these purchases, within that 24-hour period, you will get a portion of those proceeds. So again, this is a great passive way for you to make money in your sleep. And trust and believe, I know this for a fact because I've made money doing it myself. All right, guys, so the fifth way you can make additional / passive income in your photography business are additional edits. So with that being said, let me explain my process to you. So now I'm giving you game, right? All right, so what I basically do is I shoot the photo session. I come back, right? I dump all of the photos off of the camera onto my computer. At that point, like I have my organization, and I do use ShootProof, right, to deliver my photos to my clients. So what I do from that point is I cull my session images. Remember, we talked about that before. Basically, that's just a fancy way of saying you take out your bad photos and you keep the good photos in. At that point, I present the photos that were good to the client via ShootProof. At that point, let's say they have a package that allots them 10 edits at that point, all right? I ask them to select their 10 edits. And trust and believe, at first, I was hesitant to do this because of the time process in between. But what I've grown to realize is most people want their images as soon as possible, right? So I haven't had any issues with people taking a long time. And again, they have already paid me, so it's totally on them how long they take in order to select those images. But anyway, all right, so once they select their images, at that point in time, I start my editing process, right? So if they paid for a package that allots them 10 edited images, they select the 10, I edit those 10, I send those 10 back. But the thing about it is this, what I forgot to tell you is I make 2 folders. One folder would happen to be a high resolution or digital image folder. At that point, their edits are uploaded to that digital edit folder in ShootProof. All right. Now I have a secondary folder, which I named that additional images, right? So these additional images are high res images. These images are not edited, right? So at this point, I present both galleries to the client when I send over the edits, right? So at this point, you might say, why? Well, ShootProof has it has a way that I can send both galleries, but I only allow them to download from the gallery that I deem worthy for them to download from. So again, you may ask yourself, why do I send the additional images back? Because at that point in time, I want them to see the images they didn't choose. So at that point, I can either shoot them a message or they can call me and say, hey, G, look, I saw those additional images and I remember that one I took over there by the tree. I know I didn't pick it, but how much would you charge me for an additional edit? So at that point in time, that's when I work my magic. All right. So you can present them a standard fee, which I do that per image, but also too, let's say you have a client who comes to you and say, hey, G, look, I got about 5 to 10 pictures that I didn't choose that I really want edited. How much would you charge me for those? Then at that point in time, you know, I try to make a deal with them at that point in time because, again, I can charge them their standard rate, but I feel as though, you know, these additional images would be money that I wouldn't have. This would be an opportunity that I wouldn't have. So I wanted to make it advantageous to the client so that I can make that sale and the edits won't take that long, anyway. So with that being said, if you apply this method to your photography business, you can make a whole lot of money. And I'm gonna be honest with you, for those who pay somebody else to do your editing, man, this is a way for you to make some passive income. So I got a bonus for you, man. So stay tuned to this next one. All right, guys, I know I told you I had 5 ways for you to make additional/passive income in your photography business, but I'm going to give you a bonus. And I'm pretty sure everybody on here already knows about this, but I'm going to talk about it anyway. And that bonus is YouTube. Do not sleep on YouTube. You can make a lot of money on YouTube if you are confident in front of the camera and if you are willing to grind it out. YouTube is not a fly-by-night thing. Yes, of course, you may have a video that goes viral, but I believe that YouTube is rooted in consistency. And YouTube is kind of sort of like an avalanche. You know what I'm saying? You know, an avalanche might not be the right thing, but like what I'm basically trying to say is YouTube is a search engine. So you can make money off of your content for years. And who's to say? I mean, of course, we are in a digital age right now, but this content isn't going anywhere. So you can potentially make money, and your kids could actually make money off of your content, right? But everybody wants to know how to do something. Again, it goes back to what I talked about previously. You know what I'm saying? You have a specialized knowledge base. You know, you were born with talents and skills to do certain things. So even if you're not talking about photography, which right now I'm talking about photography, you can still make money off of YouTube talking about whatever your specialized knowledge base is. You know what I'm saying? So with that being said, don't leave any money on the table. Create your YouTube channel and start making videos because, hey, look, you're already online anyway. You're already watching YouTube. You're already on Instagram. You're already on Facebook and, you know, TikTok and all these other platforms. You might as well make money and create change in this world and teach somebody else how to do what you can and make money off of it at the same time too, right? Don't forget, God said your gifts make room. So make a whole lot of room for yourself. I'm trying to make a whole lot of room right now by sharing my gifts. So help me help you, and I'm gonna help you help me at the same time, if that makes any sense. So with that being said, if you have any questions, reach back out to me, hit me up on the gram, subscribe to me on YouTube. I got my links below, or wherever you found this video link at. Go back to it and get my information, and I appreciate you. And it's good to see you again. Peace.